Good day and welcome to another episode of Your Money Moment, where we dive into all things finance to help you navigate the world of money. I'm your host, Mauritz Oberholzer, and in today's episode we're tackling a topic that affects us all, living within your budget. I recently saw a quote that I liked a lot. The best financial decision you can ever make is to spend less than you earn. And in essence, that is where a budget comes in, and that will create that life for you. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a budget and why is it important to live within one? Simply put, a budget is a plan for how you'll spend your money. It helps you track your income and expenses, ensuring that you're not spending more than you earn. Living within your budget means making conscious choices about how you use your money, prioritizing your needs over your wants. So how can you start living within your budget? Well, the first step is to create one. Sit down and list all of your sources of income, whether it's your salary, freelance work, passive income streams, and any other way you're earning an income. Next, track your expenses over the past few months to get an idea of where your money is going. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and allocate more funds towards your financial goals. A big thing I often see is where people ask how to manage an area where they usually overspend. Something like, let's say, restaurants or takeaways. In that case, on a restaurant or a takeaway, you should, instead of historically move back and see, oh, I spent too much, you should go and say, listen, this is what I can afford. And this is what I'm willing to spend in a month on takeaways or restaurants. Don't completely stop it, still do it, but say, instead of going back each month and saying, wow, we spent 6,000 Rand, say no, we allocate 2,500 Rand towards takeaways or expenses, and that's it. Once you reach 2,500 Rand, even if it's in day 3, that's when you stop. Another tip for living within your budget is to prioritize your spending. Separate your expenses into categories such as necessities like housing, food, transportation, and discretionary spending like dining out and entertainment. Allocate the majority of your budget to necessities and limit discretionary spending to avoid overspending. It's also important to be mindful of your spending habits. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your financial goals and if it's something you truly need. Consider implementing a cooling off period for non-essential purchases to prevent impulse buying. Living within your budget doesn't mean depriving yourself of all luxuries. It's about finding a balance between enjoying life and being financially responsible. Look for ways to cut costs without sacrificing your quality of life, such as cooking at home instead of dining out or finding a free or low-cost activities for your entertainment. Finally, don't be afraid to reassess and adjust your budget as needed. Life is unpredictable and financial circumstances do change. Periodically review your budget to ensure that it still aligns with your goals and make any necessary modifications. Well, that's it, what we have time for today. Lastly, remember the interest rate review was today. The South African Reserve Bank has decided to keep it unchanged with the repo rate at 8.25% and then also the prime lending rate kept at 11.75%. So nothing has changed there. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, financial freedom begins with smart money management. Join us next time on Your Money Moment for some practical advice on mastering your finances. Until then, take care and happy budgeting.
When you're navigating through life's big events, like buying a home, starting a family, or approaching retirement, you need sound and impartial financial advice. Mauritz Oberholzer, a financial advisor at Stonehouse Capital, specializes in personal financial planning. Visit mauritzoberholzer.co.za or call 082 774 1996. For practical and easy to understand advice and tips, don't miss Your Money Moment with Mauritz Oberholzer, Thursday mornings at 10 on E-Radio.